However, regarding the refund, the process for now is as follows. Number one, the person who applied and was granted bail must apply to the court that granted them bail in writing for a refund. That application must contain your name, full names. That application must contain your address and your telephone number. Most important, that application must contain your bank account details. Bail refund is refunded into the bank. So when you are the applicant, you must clearly state your account details which are in your names. The second thing is you are supposed to attach a number of documents to your application. One of them is the original bail bond form. This is a form that you're given at the time when you're granted bail. It is where you indicate your undertaking, your surety is also signed, and it is endorsed by the trial court. So that form is very important. The original of it must be attached. The second attachment is the original general receipt. And this receipt is also usually issued by the court that granted the bail. So it's important that these documents are kept and they are attached. In some instances where it is necessary, you can also attach the URA acknowledgement receipt. So after you have filed that application and made those attachments, the court that granted you bail will do the third step, which is to extract the order. The order that granted you your refund will be extracted by the court. And the fourth step is that now the cashier will get all these documents and prepare a requisition which will be forwarded to the secretary, to the judiciary, for purposes of the refund. Now the cashier will attach the application I talked about, the accompanying documents that I've showed you, prepare a requisition which is signed by the head of the court. Again, using an example of Buganda Road, if you applied for bail in Buganda Road, the Chief Magistrate of Buganda Road will sign that requisition, forwarding that request to the secretary, to the judiciary, for a refund. So after she has signed the cashier at the court, or if the cashier is indisposed, then the head of the court, who is the Chief Magistrate or the registrar in the case of the High Court circuits, will be able to send somebody to deliver that application and that requisition to the High Court here for purposes of that refund. So that is literally the process. So as long as all the necessary documentation is in place, then within 7 days after the secretary to the judiciary, or commonly known as the permanent secretary, has received, then you'll be able to receive your money in your account. However, many times there are queries. There are sometimes queries, documents are sent to the center here, and then they have queries, and this may take, you may take about 15 days from the date in which the document is submitted. Let somebody not tell you before you come into the court that pay 500,000. Let the amount of 500,000 come from the judicial officer who is seated in court